Welcome to The Exchange. I'm Guy Schoen, bringing you the biggest news and interviews from all around the business world. Coming up on the show, we take a look into a premium sneaker store here in Qatar, offering the most sought-after pumped-up kicks in the world. And the European boss of global sportswear retailer Foot Locker shares the company's key to success that lasts the test of time. Plus, you can now invest in shoes like you do with stocks. We speak to the platform that's making strides in sneaker investment. Now, I remember saving up for a pair of Nike Air Jordans exactly like these as a 12-year-old in the late 1980s, very late 1980s. And I should have kept hold of them because I recently discovered that a pristine pair from that era could be worth thousands of euros today. Well, since those days, sneakers have evolved from a casual accessory to a highly valuable commodity. The commercialization of cool kicks has catapulted the industry into an $80 billion market. That's projected to grow to $120 billion by 2026. And generations of sneakerheads have helped the sneaker culture transcend decades of changing trends. A big part of the sneaker industry is the resale market, where collectors or sneakerheads put their limited edition footwear on sale for other enthusiasts to buy. It's brought about the rise of premium sneaker consignment stores like Presented By. Founded in London, the label now has stores in Paris, Dubai, Qatar, and most recently, Saudi Arabia. Well, our reporter Laila Hamira paid a visit to the store here in Doha.
That's right, Guy. Whether you're looking to put your best foot forward or just want to add another pair of limited edition pumped-up kicks to your collection, you can find it here at Presented By, right in the heart of Doha. Business is booming at the luxury sneaker store, and the footwear phenomenon is showing no signs of slowing down. Let's take a look. Here at Presented By, you'll be spoiled for choice with sneakers wall to wall. But they're not just any regular pair. Each one here could cost you between $2,000 to $50,000, and even more for some, like the Dior Air Jordans. Presented By is only one of a few premium sneaker stores in Qatar. The sneaker resale market is worth around $6 billion, driven up by the appeal of exclusivity. Ridwan Atubi launched Presented By in 2017 to cater to a growing community of sneaker enthusiasts in the UK.
You buy a pair of sneakers at retail $420. On the same day, you can sell them on the resale market for $400 if you're able to select the right product at the right time and know how long to hold on to it for. Now, some pieces over a period of 5 years have gone up by 1,000%.
But what's the best way to choose valuable sneakers?
I think it comes down to the availability. There's some items that you had a limited run. So is it a luxury brand that's collaborated with a sports brand? Is it the first time that they've collaborated? Is it the designer that's involved? Because again, just like, stocks and shares, these items fluctuate in price.
But with many sneakers rarely going out of style and only appreciating in value with time, many sneakerheads are willing to splurge on some of the most exclusive pairs of shoes. And for Presented By, it's a deal they're happy to seal.
For the more mainstream and well-established brands like Foot Locker, the business approach to the sneaker culture is one that changes with time. Sneakers, even vintage models, may not go out of style, but spending patterns have changed through the years, and businesses find themselves having to cater to a different kind of audience. So what does the future hold? Well, I put this question to Susie Kun, who's the president of Foot Locker for Europe, Middle East and Africa.
We're always thinking through what sneaker culture is. The ecosystem of sneaker culture points in so many different directions now. Sneaker culture is evolving every single day because kids decide where sneaker culture is going to go. So we're constantly looking at expansion, growth, and connection through whatever is happening within that sneaker culture ecosystem. And there is a lot going on right now. At the core, we're an omni retailer, but we're always exploring where we can go next with that business model to really serve that consumer.
Thanks, Susie. So big retailers like Foot Locker are tracking changing tastes and trends to make sure young people stay enthused and engaged. Now, buying and trading sneakers is pretty common these days, but what about an online platform where you can invest in your favorite shoes, just like you would with shares on a stock exchange? Meet Rares, the investment platform that allows you to do just that. Well, let's speak to Jerome Saps, former NFL athlete and founder of Rares. Jerome, how does Rares differ then from other investment platforms? And how does sneakers differ from commodities like gold?
So Rare stands out from other investment platforms in several different ways. Specifically, it's a relatability investment. When you talk about alternative asset investments, it's different because these are asset classes that you have some sort of relatability to. Now, when you compare sneakers and you compare a commodity like gold, for Gen Z and millennials, they relate more to sneakers. Also, when you create an investment platform around sneakers, that allows them to, on average, historically make a 90% return. Now you can diversify your investment portfolio into something that not only is cool, but also it's something that makes you money.
Thanks so much, Jerome, whose one-of-a-kind investment platform, Rares, gives sneakerheads a unique opportunity to not only indulge in a hobby, but earn from it as well. Now it's time for our regular feature, Business in 60 Seconds, Start the Clock. The International Energy Agency releases its monthly report on the oil market. The Paris-based organisation has kept its demand and supply forecast for the year modest, citing a worsening macroeconomic outlook and fears of recession. It also warned that strong policy on energy use is key to keep the global economy from veering off its path to recovery. Carrefour reports its earnings for the third quarter. The French supermarket conglomerate has been showing strong recovery from the pandemic. The firm has seen a small dip in global sales due to rising inflation, but the CEO is confident that the company is well placed to manage global inflation due to its diverse portfolio of businesses. And the World Health Summit is held in Berlin, co-organised by the World Health Organization. The conference will feature speakers including French President Emmanuel Macron and the WHO Director General. It's set to discuss topics like pandemic preparedness and boosting investment for equitable global healthcare. So, sneaker fans all around the world aren't just keeping the culture alive by buying and trading, but with new opportunities to invest in luxury and limited edition footwear, just like art pieces, sneakerheads may well be taking the footwear phenomenon to the next level. Well, that's all we have time for on this edition of the show. Thanks for watching. Please do check out euronews.com for all your latest business news. And join us again next time on The Exchange.